Hey, what's up, y'all? What's poppin'? It's D. Watch react to this video by Ashley Kyle. This is Jeffree Star spilled the real tea in the beautiful world of Jeffree Star. I have been getting requests to react to the beautiful world of Jeffree Star that Shane Dawson put up, but that video is like an hour long. I'm not reacting to that. In order for me to react to a video that is that long, I have to really be interested in it. Like that Beyond Scared Straight video I did, like, you know, a couple months back. That video was like 45 minutes. I sat there and watched that entire video in one sitting and put it all up because it was very entertaining. But Jeffree Star, nah, I'm not reacting to an hour of, you know, a documentary based on him. But, you know, thankfully somebody requested this video. So, you know, this chick, Ashley Kyle, is apparently about to get into the tea of what Jeffree was talking about in that documentary. So we're gonna see what he was talking about. Let's watch.
Cameron's here.
Who?
Cameron.
Cameron Dallas?
Hey, baby.
Hey, stop. Try to fuck him. I think Cameron.
Do you want to come hang out?
I said no, I can't remember.
Oh well, can't relate.
So he's talking about
1101.
James Charles.
T.
Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. In this video, we are going to be discussing the tea that was spilled in the first installment of the Shane Dawson and Jeffree Star series. And believe it or not, some of you may have actually missed it. If you haven't seen my last video where I discussed Shane Dawson addressing the rumors that were surrounding the series, I will link that in the description box as well as put a card right here if you would like to check it out. And I want to give a huge shout out to Sheree for being the first to comment on my last video. Thank you so much, Sheree. I love you, and I love you all so much. And if you are new to my channel, what's up? My name is Ashley.
Y'all go check out
on this
Ashley.
channel, we drink a lot of coffee and spill a lot of tea. So if you like these types of videos, don't forget to hit that like button. Also subscribe and turn on that bell so you will be the first to know about the latest YouTube drama. So let's just jump right into this video. So after so much anticipation, today Shane Dawson dropped part 1 of the Jeffree Star and Shane Dawson series titled The Beautiful World of Jeffree Star. Now at this point, I'm going to assume that most of you have already watched
and the first one is an hour
of the series. But if you haven't, just for a small recap, it began with Shane Dawson attending the Jeffree Star and Morphe collab, the original one, the launch at the Morphe store in Sacramento, California. Now, while the video itself is a little over an hour long, there was a lot of information to take in. And I found that they did really showcase Jeffree Star and Shane Dawson's friendship. But I will admit that one of the biggest things that I actually took from this video, aside from the tea of course, was Shane Dawson openly and publicly addressing his own insecurities. And to be honest, it made me really sad. And I just hope that Shane Dawson knows that he is loved and he is beautiful inside as well as out. But there was some tea that was slightly exposed in the video. And if you weren't paying attention, you may not have noticed. Now, Jeffree Star did discuss the downfall of certain friendships, old friendships, and how the loss of those friendships really affected him.
So in every Morphe store, is there YouTuber faces everywhere?
So what happened to that Gabriel kid?
Gabriel Zamora?
Yeah, what is
We're totally cool. He came over to my house. He apologized man to man. It was crazy. I'll never forget. Our first series ended. A day or two later, we flew to New Jersey. We opened up the Morphe store there. There was 20,000 people. It was so fucking magical and beautiful. And while I did the meet and greet, it's so crazy because I sat there and Laura and Manny and everyone's faces are on the wall in the Morphe store, right? And the next morning, after the opening, is when that middle finger picture hit the internet and Dramageddon happened. And it was just so sad because we were on such a high. The series had just ended. We just did this massive signing. Like it was so.
I don't know what's going on with these people.
Like we spent, you know, a few years together. A lot of the time inseparable. It's sad because I genuinely love them. That's I think why I was so hurt. You know, because there wasn't a fake friendship. It was so real. It was crazy. But I think it's a good breakup. I'm like, bitch, I'm over it now.
Now, after slightly discussing what happened in Dramageddon Part 1, they also discussed a little bit about what happened in Dramageddon Part 2. But this was filmed before Dramageddon Part 2.
This is Rose.
What?
Cameron's here.
Who?
I'm so lost.
Cameron Dallas?
Hey, baby.
Hey, stop. Try to fuck him. I think said no, I
in the
can't
room?
remember.
Oh well, can't relate.
1101
Shane's
T.
Now, why does this play such a huge role in Dramageddon Part 2? Well, if you remember back, James Charles exposed this tea himself.
I really want to read this text out loud, just so you all get to hear exactly what I had to read, but also so I don't miss anything. Grayson is going on camera shortly to finally tell the world how you tried to molest him and touch him in his sleep and made him uncomfortable for months, you sick.
Now, I just want to stop here very quickly and address the Shane Dawson and Dolan twins collab. Now, both Dolan twins had tweeted out about how they recently had collabed with Shane Dawson. Now, while myself and the majority of people think that it may be discussing their father amongst other things, a lot of people wonder, especially given the timing of Shane Dawson's series with Jeffree Star, if it's a possibility they may be addressing something else.
Next, Zach will be going on camera to tell how twisted and sick you were, trying to get him to like you and then make him feel bad when he didn't want to send you photos back. Then Sam from Seattle will be joining me and Cameron to talk about you trapping him in his hotel room. You need to be locked in prison for a very long time. You need the internet taken away from you. You are a danger to society. As disgusting as it is, I have to admit, bringing up Grace and Dolan was pretty clever. At the height of all these allegations and stories going around, both of the twins unfollowed me, not wanting to be associated, and fans started speculating that the rumors could be as to why. Too bad that aside from our pre-planned collaborative jokes that happened in the Sister Squad videos, me and Grayson flirting, nothing ever happened between us. And when all this went down, I knew Jeffree was lying because the twins were two of the first people to call me and make sure that I was okay. I already mentioned Zach, and I still have no idea who the Cameron Jeffree is referring to in this message is.
Well, James, let me help you.
Cameron's here.
Who?
Cameron.
Cameron Dallas?
Hey, baby.
Ew, stop. Try to but I think
Do you want
Cameron
to come hang out?
I said no, I
in the
can't
room?
remember.
Oh well, can't relate.
Now, while I do not know what went on behind the scenes between James and Cameron and what Jeffree is actually referencing that he may have known that went on behind the scenes, I know what went on Twitter. So on January 10th of this year, Cameron Dallas tweeted, to which James Charles replied, me. And also, I found these replies from James Charles to Cameron Dallas, and I find it very interesting that all of the original tweets that he replied to have now been deleted. But James Charles replied to Cameron Dallas and said, I can give you a whole lot more than just life. He also replied, I volunteer as tribute. In another tweet, he responded to Cameron Dallas and said, would you consider a boyfriend asking for a friend? So I'm not going to lie, I do find it very interesting that in James Charles's video, he claimed to not know which Cameron Jeffree Star was referencing. Well, obviously, I believe he did know which Cameron Jeffree Star was referencing. Frankly, it would not have been that hard for James Charles to figure it out, considering the amount of flirting that he did with Cameron on Twitter. So who knows what actually happened behind the scenes? Now, could Jeffree have been over-exaggerating or even lying? Absolutely he could have. But I do find it interesting that there is actual proof on Twitter of James Charles flirting with Cameron Dallas. And again, I find it very interesting, especially with the amount of likes that James Charles has on those tweets, that Cameron Dallas deleted all of the original tweets. Now, before I end this video, I wanted to show you guys a little teaser of something that Jeffree Star showed on Snapchat when the video premiered. Now, you guys remember when the trailer launched, how excited everybody was when they saw the pig mirror in the trailer, as well as Shane Dawson's pig backpack. Well, tonight, Jeffree Star gave us a glimpse, at least of the mirror, and oh my God.
Hello, everybody. The first episode of The Beautiful World of Jeffree Star is up right now. Swipe up.
Do you guys see how big that mirror is? Oh my God, I am so excited. Okay, you guys, so coming to the end of this video, we have a lot to talk about. Okay. The video itself is already #1 on trending, and I literally checked that at the start of this video, and it was #7, so it has jumped up dramatically already. So did you guys watch the video? What did you think about the video? How did you feel about the series focusing a lot on Shane's insecurities, as well as him talking about them openly? I really liked it, and I hope, like I said previously in the video, that Shane knows how much he is loved and how beautiful he is both inside and out. What did you think about Jeffree Star addressing Laura, Manny, Gabriel, Nikita, the whole situation that occurred in Dramageddon Part 1? And lastly, how do you feel about him talking about the Cameron and James Charles situation? Again, he did not say James Charles. James Charles was the one that actually exposed that later during Dramageddon Part 2. But like I also said, I find it very interesting that this video was filmed a year ago, before anything was exposed in Dramageddon Part 2 even took place. Okay, maybe not quite a year ago. I think it was around February, but I digress.
I'm so confused. Shout out to Ashley Kyle, you know, her putting together these clips or whatever and, you know, going into detail. But, you know, I have no idea what's going on. So I'm definitely the wrong person to react to the beautiful world of Jeffree Star anyway, because I don't know nothing about, you know, these people's lives. When he was talking about him falling out with someone, I don't know if he was talking about Manny. I have heard of Manny. I don't watch his videos, but I have heard of him. And he was like working with CoverGirl or Maybelline or something. I remember everybody was talking about that when that happened. So I don't know if Jeffree Star was talking about his falling out with him or was he talking about somebody else? Because they mentioned another name that I didn't recognize. I'm lost. I'm lost as fuck. Don't know what's happening. So sorry to the person who requested this video. Maybe you thought I was going to have some input, but I have none because I have absolutely no idea what's going on. But anyway, y'all let me know what y'all thought. Let me know if you have any details that I'm missing. But yeah, let me know what other videos you want me to react to, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!